Hello, everyone or few people that will actually see this video. Like almost everybody who knows me or have known me, I, for a very long time, took my hair as a very serious thing to me. Like over a long time ago, like I started dyeing my hair when I was probably 14, 13 maybe. Started off with just bangs. I bleached them all the time. I colored them all the time. Then it went to all of my hair, which was a bright ass pink. And then from there it just went on, and then that's how I just kind of like expressed myself. I expressed myself with my hair, doing it different colors, curling it, straightening it, doing everything that I could with my hair, because like that was like my number one thing. Like every time that there would be something or somebody would ask me, what's one of your favorite things that you like about yourself? It would be immediately like my hair. Like I love my hair so much. And over the years, and by over the years I mean like recently, I've gone to hair colors based on like what's going on with my life. Like I've kept a couple hair colors for a long time just because like it suited me. I didn't feel like I needed to change it, or I was in like either a relationship or something going on in my life that I didn't need to worry about my hair. And if another event came up or something different came on in my life, I would change it. Like it was no big deal. Like, okay, I'm getting bored. This time in my life passed. I don't need this to be happening anymore. And I would just change my hair like it was nothing. This year, early on in the year, or like a couple months ago actually, I decided I wanted to change my hair again. It was a really dark color, and my sister had I helped her actually dye her hair into this really beautiful blonde color, and I was like, you know, I want to go back to blonde. And then so we did the same routine as we would always do. Like I've never gotten my hair traditionally done till like the first day I actually started dyeing all of my hair. That's the only day I got it traditionally salon done, paid for. Other than that, my sister has always been doing my hair. I would either do it myself. It was never like a big deal. So we got the bleach, we did everything we were supposed to do, and my hair had been a fire for such a long time that I would think it'll get through it, it'll be fine, I'll do some treatments, it will never be that bad. And just this time, my hair said enough is enough. It just couldn't take the damage, and it reached the point to no return no matter how many times. Like it was at a blonde, really disgusting blonde. It was so bad, it looked bad. So I dyed it brown, but like with a natural dye, because anything else that was chemical, that would just kill it even more, right? The dyes didn't work. They would fade out into this really nasty green color. It was still so visibly damaged and disgusting. I couldn't do anything with it. I started cutting it shorter and shorter and shorter until I could get at least most of the damaged stuff off. And it got to a point where even when it was this short, that it was still, I was so unhappy with my hair. It was, I went from one point to loving my hair as the most exciting thing that I had, the most exciting feature that I had. And I took my hair like really seriously. Like I thought my hair made me feel or look beautiful, you know? Now I got to a point where I'm like, there's no going back. Like I've messed up my hair so much that the only way I feel like I'm gonna be happy and not stressed out is if I just cut it all off. And I was mentally and physically prepared for that. Like I knew once it got to the point where I couldn't handle it, like I did my research, like believe it or not, like I've watched for months actually, watched so many videos, read so many things of these really courageous and beautiful women just cutting off their hair, like literally shaving off their head, because they felt like it was liberating, that they felt like they could get this weight off of their shoulders. Like you don't have to worry about it anymore. Waking up in the morning, figuring out what you want to do with your hair, how you're going to style it in the morning, letting it take up 30 minutes of your time when you could be out and about in half the time. I did everything that I wanted to know about doing it, and I was prepared for it. So when the time came, the opportunity came, and I did it. And after I did it, I felt so great. Like, I literally felt like a weight has been lifted. And it was probably one of the greatest, most courageous, most liberating things that I have ever done. And I couldn't have been more proud of myself by doing it. And now I'm going through this journey of my hair growing back, and it's awesome, really, because when I did it, I wasn't expecting to get so many positive reactions that I did, and I was not expecting it. Like, I knew I was gonna get some looks, I knew I was gonna get some, like, are you going through something kind of thing, and really everybody who was surrounding me, except for like a handful, were like, you go girl, like, kind of thing. Made me like really jump for joy. Like, my heart literally felt like it was leaping in happiness, because like I've never felt so beautiful in my life with the amount of support and comments and just like energy that I got from just doing something that truly made me happy. Like, it visibly made me like bright, you know? And it sounds weird. I told like a bunch of my friends, like I told them that you guys make me feel like I just did something so great, that they said that I looked just so happy, and that's all that I wanted. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because I just watched a YouTube video of this, just a picture of a girl with the same kind of hairstyle as me, and a picture of how she used to look, right? But the title was like, how I lost all my hair in one mistake. While I was watching it, like, it was probably the most negative thing that I have ever seen. And while she's explaining like what had happened to her hair, she apparently had like hair like all the way down to like almost her waist. And it was naturally dark hair. Then she bleached it, like how with me, like at the time, I expressed myself with my hair. Like, I thought, this is the way I'm gonna show everybody who I am. She said that she was going to try a new product or something, and it was like a creamy consistency or whatever. She put it all over her head, and she did exactly what she needed to do. Thing that she could have did right, that was said on the box, she did. And she got into the shower and started washing out her hair, and it started to feel like clumps and chunks were literally coming out of her head. And the more she tried to wash out the product, the more hair just slapped onto the bottom of the shower. And while she was explaining this, she was like literally heartbroken. She was crying to the camera, explaining this story to everyone. And in my head, I'm like, it's hair. Or a lot of girls, another way to saying that, who have long hair, they take their hair really seriously. Whether it grows back really fast or if it's always been healthy, like, they rely so much on having their hair look good, feel good, like that this is what's making me beautiful. And while I was watching this girl, she was going to like the extent of her coming out of the shower, immediately putting her hair in a towel because she didn't want to see her head. She turned around all of the mirrors in her room because she did not want to see herself. Then the next day, she went to a salon to see if they could do anything. From here on, she has not seen herself yet. So she went to the salon and told the person that I haven't really seen the damage. And they couldn't have done anything because it was patchy, it was already too short that you can't even put extensions. They said that the only solution is that they just shave it all off, like at this length, probably even a little shorter, like how I started off with. Finally took her hood off in the video, and she was bawling. Like, she was really crying so hard. She was like genuinely upset and heartbroken over her hair. And the entire time I was watching this, I was just cringing, just because I remember at one point where I thought my hair was defining me as my own person. That the only way that I can express myself in the way that I am is if my hair looked good, if it was the color that I wanted, if it was in the style that I wanted. It got to the point that my hair was becoming such a heavy weight of stress that I shaved it off. Like, I would still be me with or without hair. It just upset me that the fact that she feels like she's lost a part of herself because she lost her hair. And I know that there's like people in the world who either have like a certain disorder or a certain disease results in hair loss, like whether it's bald, whether it's patchiness of the hair, or whether it's just a buzz cut because of situations. And I know how seriously emotional it is for somebody to just have beautifully long hair to no hair whatsoever. Went through my head for a little bit, like not even for a long time, because eventually I didn't care what people would think. But I understand where you would be fearful about what people would say. You would be fearful about the looks that you would get, the assumptions that people would make. I mean, in the end, it doesn't bother me. Like, I get my occasional looks, I get my occasional like, is she okay? Like, and I feel like there's so much more to go, because everywhere that I go, whether I am not wearing a hat or have my hair out just like this, or if I don't have makeup on, or the way that I'm dressing makes me look like a boy. But I don't care, because I feel like I have enough confidence in myself to walk around and strut around proud in the way that I look. I don't have anything to hide behind anymore. I used to cover either my face or a pimple or everything about my facial features with my hair. And now that I don't have it anymore, I focus on my face more, since this is the first thing that people are gonna see when they talk to me, when they approach me. This is the first impression that they get. Not my hair or the way that I'm dressed, it's my face. Overall, I never really did anything with my hair in the morning. It was either hair or makeup. It'd always be makeup, so I didn't really do anything with my hair in the first place. But I feel like I have more time in the morning. I don't have to worry about like straightening my hair, curling my hair, do I have a bad hair day. To be honest, I feel more confident with myself now that I don't have any hair. And I know that in society, men are supposed to have hair to be beautiful, or women are supposed to have hair to make them look feminine. I feel like I'm just another one of those girls, one of those millions of girls on YouTube who have shaved their head, proving that point wrong, because they're over here slaying and living their lives happy, whether or not they have hair or a wig or long, naturally beautiful hair. It's a big change, especially if you've gone all of your life with super long hair. Everything that's going through her mind, I could think right now, is that I'm embarrassed to go out, that everybody's gonna be staring at me when really no one's gonna be staring at you. I go about my day, yeah, I get my occasional looks, but nobody is gonna hunt me down saying that, oh, why'd you do that to yourself? Like, nobody asked me that. You know, actually I get more compliments about my hair now than I ever did. But some people have actually changed and stopped being so ignorant about girls having long hair to be beautiful. I know who I am as a person, and I know how I feel about myself. Do what you want. Do what will make you happy. Trying to end this year off as positive as possible, because I don't want anything to stand in my way. I'm focused on school. I'm focused on what I want to do when I get out. I'm a senior in high school and I still don't know what I want to do with my life, but at least I'm focused on it. and I'm working on it. And I don't have anything like as stupid as my hair getting in the way or a job that's getting a little too complicated for me to balance, but I don't need that. And I know that there are circumstances that you have to deal with the stuff that you're stressed out about. You gotta meet, like, ends meet, you know? And you have to do it to get to the place that you need to go to. But if it's just there and you don't need it to be there, get rid of it if that's what you need to do. Because people who I've seen that shave their head, it was literally just a bucket list thing. And they couldn't have been more happy in doing it. You never know how something's gonna change your life or impact you in a positive way if you don't push yourself in the position. You are your own beauty. Be happy with yourself. And yeah. I hope my rant could connect with somebody. Thank you so much for all the people who have thrown so much positive energy toward me and my decisions and how I feel about me as a person, especially my sister, and some of my friends. You guys are awesome. Bye. Props go to you if you stayed all the way to the end of this video, but thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button at the bottom, and while you're down there, make sure to hit the little notification bell so you'll be aware of my next post. See you guys Wednesday.